Tonight, we now know what caused the major FAA outage that grounded all flights in the U.S. this morning. Officials saying a corrupt file is the culprit.
Well, the outage caused chaos across airports nationwide, including right here in South Florida. NBC 6's Jessica Vallejo joins us live from Miami International Airport tonight with how things are looking now. Jessica.
Well, Joanne, Trina, tonight the FAA's preliminary investigation revealed that a damaged file is what caused this computer system to shut down. Now, we saw the impact nationwide. More than 1,000 flights were delayed. It started before even the sun came up. A critical FAA computer system was down, crippling delays that affected more than 1,000 flights nationwide.
And as we got closer, we noticed that there were no departures.
Nelson Brandt, a pilot for over 20 years, at first said they found it alarming.
And then another plane on the frequency who was plugged into the internet and inquired as to why was there still a ground stop.
Flights nationwide prevented from taking off for more than an hour due to the NOTAM system, short for Notice to Air Mission. The system provides critical information to pilots on everything from airport runway closures to airport construction, military and space activity. Without that information, pilots can't take off.
You can't leave unless you check runway lengths, weather, and notices to airmen. And those rules are written in blood because people have gone out in the past without knowing enough.
By 9 a.m., the FAA said its system was again operational, but over at Miami International Airport, frustration grew.
Be here waiting for a while, and we don't know if this is really moving.
It got delayed for 2 days. I think it's crazy that one little thing can affect so many people.
The FAA now says its preliminary work shows a damaged database file was to blame, adding that at this time there is no evidence of a cyber attack. Government sources tell NBC News that the system issues began to surface yesterday. The FAA switched to a backup system, then returned to the main system just before midnight. The FAA rebooted its system, but it took time for the critical data to reload, suggesting a software problem.
The air travel system in the United States is running in a far less optimal way than it needs to.
Now, many sources today told me that many pilots were upset because they say the last time the NOTAM was updated was in the 1980s. I'm live in Miami. Jessica Vallejo, NBC 6 News.